Just check quickly if you can hear me. Let's see. We'll post it and we can start actually. Okay, I think you can't hear the music as much, so let's increase it a little. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome. Just waiting a couple seconds before more people join, and we will start. Bring some charts. I actually started a new layout, so we can go clearly through everything today, and then we will continue. This is not what I want. 1 sec. And it's not visible. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple reasons why I believe Bitcoin can go lower, and yeah, I'll show you why today. What was the plan from start basically, and the other reasons why we might still fill some of these levels. Okay, so how many of us are here right now? 14. Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up? Good time for stream. Great. I love to hear that you guys are liking this hour. Yeah, good timing. See how next few hours play out. Yeah. So basically, I had this whole plan that was shared. Like, I'll show you here. It's somewhere here. No, it's here. One of these. This one. Oh. And this one. Oh, it's gonna be here. Yeah, okay. So we had like this sort of price action that kinda led us to a certain point, and all these blocks are basically 3-month candles. Show here. So this candle is basically what we are targeting right now, and we are targeting this resting liquidity. But I believe this might not be the bottom at all as well. The 74k 72 is basically just a target for now. If we are really on a bear market for Bitcoin, then this is the target, but the area of reaccumulation can be lower. And also expecting a reversal, but we lost this very key level very quickly. So right now it's pretty much just waiting for a possible recovery. There was the liquidity, and today we want to see a sweep and a possible closure for a short-term relief. If we do not get that, we can straight up dump to 74k. So right now what we are waiting for is a sweep of this previous low, and then we might get a small long in. Then you would be targeting these levels that I mentioned a couple times in VIP. We have mentioned them multiple times, and they were also mentioned on the stream. We're looking for 96,600 because this is our 1 hour unfilled candle, basically, without a wick. And then we have one more here. But the reason why I'm targeting these is not that candle, but this candle. For a relief, we would need to close weekly above this, and then we could be talking about 100k and 107k again. Be these levels. Let's try to make it more visible, because I feel like it's not going to be as much visible for you. If something will be unclear, guys, always ask questions, because that's basically going to help me to try to explain what I want in a certain way. Now this is a confirmed range. We had a market structure. Now we have 2 consecutive candles down, 2 up, that broke the previous high, and this is your range basically for now. So what we are looking for is basically some sort of sweep of this level, and then we might be going for some longs, but there's more confluences that would need to be checked for us to go long still. What happens with other currencies like Litecoin if we go down to 72k? Right now we are basically filling the old levels that I have here. I still have one more level that I would like us to see a bounce from, and that is this level. So we had a unfilled area here, but if we don't get that, then we'll be looking to go towards the 84 and get a daily close below this level, because there's your big free tap possibly loading, which I didn't honestly expect to be filled, but seems like we might be there still. Might be still going there. But once this happens, we will be looking to attack 147 and above, potentially even 200. There are old levels, but I don't have them marked right now. I remember there was a level at 200, but it's going to be on a different chart now. I want to focus today on the clear chart, so you can kind of see my process of the analysis. Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin. Many people are definitely watching this fair value gap. This is not something that I would be watching as much, and many were watching this one as well. This one was very watched, but I don't like them as much, and in my opinion there's better tools than that. I'll show you very quickly. Would like to see a quick bounce of this level. If we refine it, we'll go lower. What's this? Go lower again. Basically, you're looking for these candles as they are the break of the previous highs. So this is your last point of basically a Vicos area. And this is where we would be looking for a long as well. Oh wait, this is some sort of different chart. We are on a... I was showing you one different chart. It's okay, let's redo it actually. You don't really mind, right? Oh yeah, the previous one was for futures on MACD, I remember now. So you want to kinda understand how the market structure works around the key levels? Because right now we are basically waiting for this weekly close. You don't want to be in many trades right now on Bitcoin, or ideally not a single one. And if we get a closure above this level, you would be above this weekly. On this current weekly candle, you would be looking for longs towards the 100 and 107k. If not, then the setup is not valid and you continue to wait until some next key level. Some of you might have already noticed that we have a weekly unfilled candle here, which I completely missed previously. I didn't check the weekly levels as much. That was probably the biggest point. So yeah, there's a chance we will fill 85k and then start reversing, but that would be for longer time. My key target for overall long term on the Bitcoin is 74k. Maybe if we drag a FIP, might find some relief on this area. Let me see what you are guys writing. It's a good buy at 72k. Yeah, if you're going with spot, absolutely. Hi from Ukraine, Spain. Hello, hello. Some alts will be dead. Yeah, I expect actually... I don't believe that many coins will survive the next year. I think there will be a extremely big purge and many coins will be dropping like to zero. I believe we will reduce back to like, let's say there will be like, what I expect to happen is there will be some sort of big restrictions for token creations and like a big ban across the platforms of like unverified tokens. So basically a big purge of pump fun. Hello from Greece. I long 109k, had to close it 989. That is where we are looking for long right now, so that's quite unlucky. If we can long it here, then we can possibly go higher. Because if you go here, it's basically some sort of a week of loading, possibly. This is your SC. Wait, I'm not charting. We can have a lot of forms of structure, but what you are looking for is a sweep, mostly some aggressive structure and some sort of like, how is it called, reasoning for you to enter longs. Right now we had this intraday structure from yesterday, which we didn't sweep at, and now the market could attack these lows, retest some sort of older demand and then reverse. Let's see what our blocks are saying, telling us or showing us. Currently not much on 1 hour. This perfect resistance here on it. So this is your key area to flip right now. If we go on lower time frame, maybe we can refine it a little bit. But there's no really point doing that. Let me load the time cycle. Just one sec. Oh yeah, 1 hour. Need to wait a little bit for the cycles. Okay, that's a little too much. It's not what I wanted. Oh, we are on a 6-hour chart, my bad. So this should be somewhere here. So right now, this candle is what we are looking for to flip right now. We need to flip that, so ideally something like this, and then up a little bit just to some short-term relief. If not, then we are pretty much not going to pump. We are looking in for 3 taps. There was one in here today. I bet some of you could already see it. This was the sweep. You could have taken TP here and then exited right. It would look like this on lower time frame. And was it sweeping some sort of... No. It was on the open. Yeah, this was on the open of the New York session. So pretty nasty open. And now this is a unfilled liquidity as well, so these levels is what you wanna be watching right now for a possible retrace and a reaction. You know, something like this, but you want to refine it as much as you can. There's no refine on 3 minutes, 5 minutes, nothing here. You see there's your UNF, 3 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, there's a lot of UNFs. So there's definitely some intraday structure that should be filled before we continue in any other dumps. So sweep, some sort of reaction here, and then we might reverse. If it closes above the UNF, then it's not a valid UNF anymore and you can continue upside. Okay. If break 88, it will be what? Yeah, at 88 we will still have order block, but I think we could get lower. Totally. What are you thinking about Astra? Is it kind of new BNB or something? Not really, I think. Ethereum, we can check Ethereum. I'm waiting for a 4-hour close. If we can close above here, I will long it. This is your intraday candle. And if we get a close above this, I will try to long Ethereum just to some certain levels like this one. And if there's UNFs, no UNFs here, so I'll be looking to long it. If we get a 4-hour candle close above this, then I will be longing it to 3,246. With partials at this level and this level. See if we can find some intraday 3 taps. Nothing here. It's looking pretty decent. If we can close 15-minute bullish here, you could already enter long with a 15-minute stop below this level. A 50-minute close below this level, so how's the lower time frame looking like? Not looking as good as the 15-minute. We can hold this, then possibly could be going for long. It's not what I wanted to click. I wanted this. Some bigger long positions entering, but still pretty 50-50, so probably not going to hold. You would see much more, yeah, you would see much more momentum if you were looking for a more dump. Ethereum, we had Ethereum right now, Ross, 3-day, okay. It's all about this scalping. Once you understand how certain levels hold, then you pretty much know what's going to happen. Three-day chart. There's currently not much to see here. See a bunch of UNFs that should be filled, but there's your UNF right here. None here. Is there any UNFs? No. I have to actually go on a much lower time frame for this. See where the fips are. Lining, not bad. Actually, looking pretty decent. How's the blocks? Can turn this off. No blocks here. I don't like this level as much. Feel like many people are watching this block right here. And this one looks pretty trappy too. Honestly, if we go to 3-month chart, then I'll show you what could be the case of us dropping to yeah, okay, I don't have it spotted here. 1 sec. 0.3 and oh, that's not what I wanted. 0.3. No, fucking hell, man. Like this and this. I don't like how it looks, so let's turn the... Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter actually, it's okay. So these levels are what are your trap levels and where could be the next bottom actually. The main reason for this is basically this structure. So this is where your fib starts, this is the 3-month chain candles, and the chain reaction could be a drop to here. Then very much people will be buying and then you drop here and then we can kind of start recovering and go up again. If it is the same cycle as it was the last time, then we are looking for a accumulation around these levels and then we will go to 130k, something around that, and then bear market starts. But right now the market is not looking as good for Bitcoin at least. Let's see if we can close the 15-minute above. Be nice, and we could be taking some longs. This one not looking so good. Let me skip some songs actually. 1 sec. I don't know, I will just put something there. Don't want that one. I've listened to it. Okay, let me check what you are writing, guys. Sorry that I'm a little tired today. Just kind of checking what's going to happen, and yeah. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the content. Currently at 3 minutes. Came a little late. It's okay, brother. I hope you're having fun. Let's check the dominances. First of all, the problem with the dominances is that this could be basically a Vic of NV could be going slightly higher. As well as this is a range basically, so yeah. The market decides that we will go higher to a certain levels, then we might go as high as 11% on dominances, but I still tend to believe we should sweep this though before anything else happens. Totals, I had a... let's go back to my chart where we are. There's this certain level that we could bounce off on totals. We don't need these in these right now. So this could be your key liquidity, and here if we go, this is your demand zone. Go lower, we can refine it. For hours. Nothing clear yet. 2 hours. So it's the drop. This is the... so you want to be looking into this sweep of this. There's nothing here. Okay. One zone here. Yeah, so this is your demand zone for now, and it would be around 2.89, 2.88. So this could align with a... see, there's no key level, that's the problem. And if we go to total and the drop is like 3%, then we are talking about 68k, but the problem is you're basically looking for a difference. Totals might not drop as much, I mean Bitcoin might drop a different percentage than the totals, because yeah, there's possibly a demand zone here. I'll check it. This is unfilled, so could be here. I also want to check this level on a 15-minute if it lets us. It's pretty far, so might not be there. Yeah, that's okay. We are able to get there actually. These wicks connect, then what I like to do is a flip to this level, and then I like to mark this certain 50% of this. This could be your bounce area for like a high leverage scalps, and that would be 86k 86k 863 and 87k between here. We are actually looking pretty decent, so intraday long might be coming right now as we are closing above. Let's check a lower time frame. Seems like a Bojan. Oh no, that's not what I meant. This Bojan low. We can get some nice closures, then we will be long, but I don't like this. Yeah, we filled the 5-minute UNF. And reacting down, so no confirmation yet. The problem is if you're attacking some sort of a key level, as we did here, then you don't want to see a UNF fail right after and then decollapse to the price. This shows that we might not hold this, and yeah, or it will the minimum what will happen is we are going to fill the price that was there previously. So right now we might get some reactions of the, oh, that's the wrong fib, of the 0.75 or some small pump, but I don't think this will hold and should continue over. If it holds, we will probably miss a nice long, but yeah. Problem is you want to be sticking to your strategy as much as you can. If you go away from it, you will get cooked. Let's actually check the sentiment. Let's check what is happening on the news. Oh, I wanted to check the SPX as well. That's why I had it open here, just to remind myself, so one sec. I believe one of the guys that we have in the group was talking about it and I didn't check it as much yet. So let's have a look on how it is currently holding, and yeah. Okay, we had a wick. But I need to see if this wick was... One sec. This wick was not on chain at all. So this was basically just the liquidation of the futures. That's crazy. Because this wick is not at all on the on-chain. So yeah, this is pretty much not going to be useful for us. I also saw this. There might be just some small demand around this zone. See how it perfectly aligns with the wicks. We go on lower time frame right now. Oh, it doesn't show. Great. Because it's so small. Then we will have this. No, I didn't want to copy the price. I'm gonna do this. If you go on lower time frame, you can kinda try to refine even these zones and look for possible bounces. So where's the price holding the candles up or down? You want to mark it as close as you can. So you see it's closing above, only wicking down, again bumping, closed below, try to go above, closed down again. Close down, closed above, close down. So you can kind of align it slightly better to fill these levels correctly. And it also is on our demand zone, as I believe we had here. So yeah, if you're looking to long this, I would be waiting a little bit for a... Are we there yet? I don't see the zone. Oh yeah, we are there yet. So if you're looking to long SPX, I would be waiting for this zone to be filled before any other move. Unless this was a CRT. Because this held nicely. If there's no closes above, which are not, then we actually might be having a long here. Let me check how's the Bitcoin developing. Because if this holds, then you can long SPX basically. I will meanwhile read Do you check liquidity maps from time to time? Yeah, I do, but not as much. I have them open sometimes, currently not now. I'm kind of trying to look for coins that we could long. There was one certain coin that I was looking at the last live stream we had. I was waiting for the zone for possible long, which is now filled. Someone mentioned this, and we found a weekly UNF, I believe. Was it weekly UNF or not? Wasn't any UNF on weekly, it was monthly maybe even. No, I don't know what it was exactly right now. I would have to check. But if you get some nice recovery around here, then we might potentially be able to long this too. I don't want to push any trades as much today. It's basically just waiting until the market settles a little bit. One of the zones on Ethereum is now hit. So this is where I would open some DCAs, but I could see Ethereum going all the way down to 2,750. If we check the negative FIPS, our time frame, then this aligns with the zone we had here with 2,889. So I want to see a closure above this on a daily time frame. Wait, it's not aligned properly. So yeah, the perfect bounce would be around 2,872. And if we can close daily above that, I would be long and would be very, very bullish on Ethereum. We had this 1 hour tap and daily free tap. If you, not one tap, free tap, we were waiting for. So now we are getting the closures. If we get some sort of strength down and then we close violent move up, that's your confirmation that this market will go up. And yeah, that the particular coin will go higher. Starting to dislike the USDT dominance chart. If we close like this, it's going to be okay. If we close higher, then that's quite a problem. Let's check a Litecoin. We almost filled the lower level too. This is what scares me slightly still. This is a SPX against crypto. And we basically went below this and it slightly swept it. And this is a 144 weeks to the bottom, which is a problem because this could be a wick off, and if I'm correct, then if some sort of crash happens, stocks will survive easily, more easily, and then crypto would be fucked for a while. But if we have SPX against total free, this is far from the 144 weeks, even on both. From the highest point it would be around here, so we should still have some time before the market reverses on us, and we never swept this low, so I hope all season comes and should end around February. If we check the Doge against SPX, we held this low, which is good. looking for a free taps, but there was no structure above. There was no uptrend. Right now we have downtrend. Doge, Tesla. Bitcoin against Microsoft. MicroStrategy. Swept the low, which is a good sign. But bad sign for MicroStrategy as well. As long as we hold this, Bitcoin should overperform some of the stocks still. And there was also a chart of... I'm not sure where it is right now. Not sure which chart I wanted to check now. It's none of these. Total free against total. That's a good chart, yeah. So we are still dumping. This means that basically altcoins are holding better than the Bitcoin. And potentially we could be dumping all the way to these levels. We check the Bitcoin dominance. Let's see it. We are still looking pretty good. That's some sort of a dump now, kinda coming back. But if we apply FIPS, should be around the 0.75 soon. I'm sorry, I'm actually really tired today. I was thinking that I would not actually stream, but yeah. But decided that I promised you, so still kinda charting. What about our Litecoin? We are still in the zones. Could fill these and then go higher. If not, then we will be looking for a daily free tap and would be looking to long it below these levels. Again. Actually, this might have been the sweep. No, it wasn't. I want this on my chart right now. Yeah, I mean, we are still in the Wyckoff, basically. Did we hold that? Yeah, we hold that low. Okay. So we might get some relief right now. If you want to, you can try to long it here with a stop of 5-minute close below 89k. I'll try actually. ETC scalp long. Entry market. 5-minute close below 89k. It's kind of running though. I'm not sure. Yeah, but yeah, let's fucking do it. Should get some relief into these levels, ideally into this area. Beyond 900, 9k, 100, and that's where you want to put your stop to this level. I'll check if we can scalp something. It's a small scalp. Please don't over risk on this. It can still kind of fuck up. There, held the level, swept the low. be decent. There's a bunch of longs being added. I was shorting on this though. Also Ethereum. I mean, like, this is probably the best area to long, I believe. If we held this short, could have been nice. We closed it around here. Oh, still decent. 1 to 18 RR with some take profits here being hit, so that's good. Let's keep it like this, so we have the projection. I kinda believe that we are, I'll show you on this chart, so it's more clear. Fucking blind even today. Oh, I know why. I'm on different chart than I want it to be. So many people are definitely watching this right now. This, both potential scenarios. And this is the reason mainly they are watching this, in my opinion. And we are now closing below, so most of them will jump out of their positions and will be scared to enter them again. This is why I believe we can get some sort of relief or a reversal. We go with a channel. This is what they are seeing most likely. Everyone's currently looking at these. If we go to higher time frame, 2 hours will be fine. So you can kinda put it exactly on these. Then you get more precise middle and kinda understand where we could bounce back again. But yeah, I like to chart what others are probably seeing and what they could be missing. So I just want this to get out of my chart right now because I just wanted to show you what I'm seeing there. And right now we are kind of waiting for the levels that were here. But if you're looking to spot buy, this is the best area to buy Ethereum in my opinion. If we check the time cycles and boxes, let's see how we are holding up. Oh, that's not what I meant. This is straight down again, price action. Since the New York Open, basically. This was the aggressive candle sweep. Went down to counter that. This is not going here, then we want to go here. And turn these off. Where's this price action? There's no break of this candle yet, so this is the main area right now for us. We are basically waiting for some sort of a break out of this structure. And likely same for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is breaking out here. It's good. And this is the last candle before the break. So you want this candle to hold. Otherwise, it can continue lower. So you want this candle to hold on 1 minute. Do not close below, and yeah, we can be fine. Long is basically still active. Slight profit, but nothing crazy. It's marking down this support that people are watching resistance. We get some nasty rejection, then it would be problematic. Okay, that's a good direction so far. This is more of a scalp session, honestly, so yep. Appreciate the stream, get some rest soon. Yeah, I will, absolutely. Just kinda not doing much this evening. Yeah, we wanted to go through some news. Let's do that actually. That's what we are waiting for before, right? So let's see what we have here. Ansem is bearish, that's good. Potentially bullish for Ethereum. Once Ansem is bearish, you sometimes can trade him, but this is not a big clue. That's why is it only +1. Crypto correction, CoinDesk is bearish, amongst worst since. Okay, nice. What do we have here?
Is your name Bitcoin?
No. Sorry?
Because I want to spend all my money on you.
Yeah, great. This is just some fucking cringe. What do you have in the comments? Is there something crazy? No, nothing to check. Jobs report delayed. Great. Yeah, we didn't get the data today. I forgot about that. Okay, so you have some bearish news. This is potentially good for Bitcoin and crypto. If they jump into another conflict again, market could pump short term because people will expect this will drop. Okay. What is Shift telling us? Let's check his profile. Let's have a quick... okay, this is potentially bearish for commodities. I know Shift was very bearish on Bitcoin and MicroStrategy recently, but Bitcoin is down about 5%. Is it? Are we at this stage right now? Oh yeah, but like, yeah, he's fucking crazy, man. Like, how can someone from finance tell you that Bitcoin is down 5% in 2025 when during that year you pumped fucking 34%? And now he's speaking about this part. Like, I find it crazy, like how people can listen to such fucking retards. It's unbelievable to me. Bitcoin has no future, good, but bearish news from him, so bullish for Bitcoin. He's all the time yapping about fucking Bitcoin. Like, there's not a single tweet that would not be focused on MicroStrategy or Bitcoin in it, like since yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no more tweets from him than Bitcoin. Bitcoin. This is just how you can understand what they are trying to cause with these conditions. You don't have to be like skilled in understanding what they are trying to show you. Just need to understand what is the bias they are trying to create. This is probably the best advice I can give you right now. Let's continue. Shorting Astra, okay. Target 0.14, that's crazy. We're looking into Astra yesterday, I believe. It was somewhere here. Yeah, and it did exactly what I told you on the last live stream. So potentially we can long Aster here. We can long it here with a 1 hourly close below this level. 4 hour candle close, sorry. I'll check this, but yeah, I believe he's completely wrong right now. This is such a good reaction. See how nicely we tapped it and it went up. Right. Scalp long, Aster. Marked entry. 4 hour close below. Is it? What's the price? Okay. This is good because this is exactly what you expected to happen. Was this close below? That's your UNF. So unfilled candle price action, and now market reacted up. Create a nice CRT here. You're targeting minimum of a 1.3064 and more likely 1.33.8. Is it clear what I'm trying to say right now, or you guys are having problems with understanding what I meant there? One sec, I will long this to slightly worse entry, but it's okay. Never mind, actually. How much is it? 2%, so let's go with 10x here. Can go up to 30x if you want to risk the entire position, but I don't really mind right now. Oh, I went on cross, I want to isolate. One sec. Senung slightly lost a little bit of a bit of money there. One second, guys. Okay, now we can continue. Perfect, I do nice. Which browser are you using? Is that Opera? Yeah, that's Opera GX. I find it pretty comfortable. It's like a pretty nice. You have like panels on the side of the apps, so I have quick access to ChatGPT, to Telegram, and other stuff. It's very nice actually. But I needed some time before I got used to it actually. Let's check with the blocks. There's something that we need to look for. What could fuck us here? Looks pretty good actually. This is the key area that we need to hold right now. Be nice if we get some momentum here. It can go like this, but as long as it closes here, safe, and it can go higher. Let me check the Bitcoin trade. That one is running so far. There's a bunch of VIX that will be filled later on, so if you don't want to risk, you can put your stop loss to break even, but I'm gonna let it play out right now. But this is scary, yeah. But for the group, let's actually start to break even. Risky. Many UNFs on 1 minute. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay, so basically there's a lot of UNFs. You want to put your stop loss to break even here, and with the what we are looking into Aster. Yeah, you want this to hold, and then we will be waiting for the next possible setup if it doesn't. We are basically looking into these candles. It swept very nicely the 4-hour UNF, gave the reaction, and now we need to form a strong level around here. Yeah, but anyway, let's check more news, and it's going to be probably it from me today. There's not gonna be much because I'm kind of waiting for the first day, and then we will look more. Yeah, Bitcoin has no future. That's +1. How's the Golden Gap? That's not the title. You would need to listen to this a little bit. We're not gonna do that right now. Yeah, this is like the biggest bullshit I have read today. Like, Elon Musk says AI and humanoid robots will eliminate poverty and make everyone wealthy. How is that gonna exactly happen? And that's not possible either way. There's no perfect society where everyone would be wealthy and we would eliminate poverty. It's not because it's not possible, but because of the greed that people have. Basically, society would collapse if we didn't have any goals. They buy more Zcash, that's great. Zcash is gonna fucking dump because it's too pumped right now and had the free tap. Yeah, Coinburo creating fear on both coins, that's good. Nvidia earnings good, but it's nothing. Google jumps, nothing. There is not much today. Moon Carol is shilling out, that's not good yet. I also read some insane prediction today on Ethereum, which was actually bullshit. Am I streaming the news? Yeah, okay. A lot of people are betting that we will get to 74k this year. I don't think it necessarily has to happen this year yet, but it's my long-term target. I believe we will slightly wiggle right now above around the prices I shared you, around these, but I don't think 74k will be on the table this year yet. I think we are going to get some sort of reaction here, then probably we could attack these highs, the best case these highs, but yeah, there's this level. We have a bunch of levels that need to be filled, and if retail shorted here, they will want to stop them before we go lower, so yeah, there's going to be some sort of a wick for sure. minimum. We are down how much already? It's like 16% since this big range. So if retail is short from here somewhere, then you wanna be waiting them to fill something. They will trail their stops. They will, even if they got liquidated, they will try to short it here now. There's going to be some sort of relief, and you just want to be positioned nicely into these because yeah, there's going to be small pumps. Right now what it could do is this. Could go up, stay around here, and then we will probably do something like this, and this is where we will split into two options. So we could either create a new pre-tap like Wyckoff, like something like this, or we continue ranging and then we fill this high. But yeah, we get a good reaction here, of course. If not, then it's invalid. But this is a valid range right now. And on the low of the range, you are looking for a Wyckoff right now. Wyckoff entry. Okay, we probably got stopped on break-even. Yeah. We filled the first UNF, but it's not enough. It's slightly tapped. This was the first UNF. There is no free tap, that's the problem. Can't really enter right now because you don't have a structure that would help us enter this. But the Astrolong should be still active. I mean, for sure it's going to be active because we have the big close. It's the 5 minute in. Yeah, 5 minutes in. We're still holding. Okay, I think that's going to be it from me today, guys. There's not going to be many trades, nor we are going to watch more charts right now. And yeah. I didn't. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's not the problem that I basically don't have a second monitor now. I usually do, so I can see what is happening on the stream. But yeah. Sorry. I didn't really show much. I just was buffing about the Bitcoin and about the Aster. If we are not holding this, then this is invalid now, so we got stop break even, and you want to wait for another setup possibly. This is likely not going to hold and we will fall all over again. Because we swept this high with this support. Right now it's getting liquidated. Okay guys. So I will maybe be live tomorrow. But I'm actually so tired today, so yeah. Waiting for these levels to be filled on Ethereum and then we will look for longs. Okay guys, thank you so much for coming and we'll see you next time. We'll see you maybe tomorrow or day after. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'm pretty busy lately, so yeah. So thank you so much for stopping by and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.